What's going on, everyone? So this is a squat and deadlift session from yesterday, which was Tuesday of this week. Felt pretty tight. You can see right there, just warming up. I was like, oh, why am I not able to get into the bottom position here? So I felt really wound up and tight over the past few days. I think it's because I took an extra day off from training. Which, when you're doing training frequency and you take an extra day off, it actually affects you. Like, surprisingly, I mean, you get back to it and you're tighter and you're having difficulty getting into position. So pretty much my warm-ups here were just trying to get myself down and to depth. So I was slowly getting better at it as I went through. Here's 315. And all the warm-ups were for 3, they were triples, and then I moved into some doubles. But first I want to show you this bar here. Now before we get into the next set, I just want to actually show you this new bar that I got, and it is a Rogue Fitness Ohio Power Bar. So it's by Rogue, and Rogue is located in the States. They're also in Canada. They produce high-quality gym equipment. So the reason I picked up this bar, it's because I wanted something that's a little bit more specific for squats. And I'm going to show you actually why this bar is great for squats. So first, let me just show you the side here, the collar. So you can see a Rogue Ohio Power Bar. You can see this collar here. It's got some texture on it that helps keep the plates on there. But what I'm really interested in is the knurling. So you can see the actual knurling. It's pretty aggressive. You can even hear it when I scrape my nail on it. So what I really wanted to go for was this center knurling right here, which is going to help keep that bar in place anytime I'm squatting over 400. So to see the problem I find right now with my current bars, and I'm going to show you 2 of them right here. So the problem with these bars is you can see first of all, they don't have a center knurling. So there's no center knurling there, and also the actual knurlings themselves, the grip, it's not very strong at all. In addition to that, the tensile strength on these bars is significantly less than on the power bar. So what that actually means is that I end up getting, basically, out of this bar here, I end up getting significantly less whip than I do with the other one. And that's because the tensile strength is significantly higher on this one. So this is going to be great for squats, and I picked it up for that reason. It's a pretty pricey bar, but you know what? It's actually at the lower end of the price scale when it comes to Olympic bars. So the 2 I just showed you a moment ago, those ones, literally you can buy 3 of those for the cost of one of these bars. But it's definitely worth it, and it's going to help my gains, so that's what we're doing. And I'll probably pick up some more stuff as we go. Just kind of whenever I need something, I do my research and make sure that I'm getting the best bang for my buck, and then I go get it. That's about it. So let's get right back to squats. Honestly, I think this bar is worth it, and it's going to produce some really good gains for me down the road. I just need something that is serious. So I need a serious bar for serious gains, and I need to just keep staying serious as I go through, if that makes any sense. I want to be an elite level powerlifter, and I have that vision for myself down the road. It takes years and years to get there, and you need quality equipment. So that's exactly what I thought with picking up this bar here. Also, Brandon Campbell, and I'll put his YouTube channel on the screen. He is in the process of building a home gym, and he bought all Rogue equipment. And Brandon, if you're watching this, I know how much that stuff costs you. And it's a big commitment. So when I saw him doing that, I was like, all right, I've had this home gym for over a year now. I'm going to step up my game. Brandon's doing it. Let's get it done. So I figured I'm going to pick up the bar, and it's exactly what I did. So kudos to you. You put me over the edge, and if you're watching this, thank you. So here we go. This is, what are we looking at? One of the top sets anyways. I think this is 435. My issue for the day with depth, it seemed to persist. My depth was... It wasn't necessarily, it would be questionable. It would be a close call in competition, and to be honest, I don't like close calls, so it's something I'm going to pay more attention to next session. But I knew I was a bit tight, and right there it looked like I got depth, but again, it's a close call. So here we got my back off set, and this is, what do we got here, 345. 345 pounds, and I did this for 3 with a 1 to 2 second pause in the hole. The back off set, usually I do something a little bit different. I'll do like a speed set, or I'll do a pause set, or just something, and I'll do it beltless. And this stuff kicks my butt, especially the pause one, because it just requires so much stability. Like you see, I'm doing a slow controlled descend, and then I stay in the bottom position, and just you see me kind of like trying to stabilize and keep my back in a neutral spine position. And that's really the tricky part about those pauses. And then when I'm coming back up, to focus on not rising my hips first, but to have everything come up fluently. So I'm lifting my chest, my hips are coming up, and I'm basically, it's like a door hinge. You want it to work perfectly. So here we got some deadlifts, warming up with 135. The plan for the day with deadlifts was to work up to a heavy double, 500 pounds. And I actually did that, but frustratingly enough, my SD card cut out during that set, so I didn't get the footage. I was trying a new belt position when I was doing my deadlifts here, which I put the belt on my sternum, like right across my chest almost, and you're going to see that with the next set. So I wanted to check it out when I broke like a 400 and a 500 pound, because that's sort of when your form breakdown happens. And you know, the SD card cut out, I was frustrated. And then my neighbor actually came by, and he was hanging out with me for a bit, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to redo this set. So I redid that 500 for 2, and you're going to see it in a moment. I only got it for 1, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to get some footage in, so let's take a look at that.
Breathing a bit?
Yeah, I thought that would work against you.
Yeah, but it prevents my rounding from here.
Right on.
So let's...
I'm breathing with you. Wow. Wow.